What we all need nowadays, which is reliable technology. It is so hard to fathom that we are deep in the heart and soul of back to school season, and the holidays are right around the corner. Can you believe that? And if it's one thing I think that we've all learned within the past year and a half is how reliant we are on technology to get work done, to be productive, to keep in touch with family and friends. So let's talk about this amazing 15-inch laptop from HP. There you see on the screen, it's item 234560. It's a 15-inch touch screen laptop with a narrow bezel with a great processor. It's the Athlon Gold processor. I'm going to walk you through all the specs and simplify everything for you here shortly. You see the sale price right there. You are saving $100. It is on sale price till the end of the month for $599.98. Who doesn't like to save $100? Sign me up for that. You have 5 easy payments of $120, so you can break it down that way. Or if you have a Q card, believe it or not, you can get this home for 12 months of interest-free financing with the Q card for $50 a month. And if you're signing up for your Q card, you get a $20 account credit towards a future purchase. How great is that? With the holidays coming around the corner, I think it's a perfect time to sign up for a Q card. So I mentioned that this is an HP laptop. And if you know anything about HP, you know that we build great quality products. We've been around for over 80 years building reliable technology that really truly enhances people's lives. So we have a little video that we're going to show you. I'm going to highlight the features for you. Oh, there you see all the NPD group claims. And I'll just take a second really quickly to brag because HP is #1 in so many different categories and within a good reason. You're not #1 unless you are continually producing great quality, reliable products. And as you can see, HP has done that for such a long period of time. So it feels great to be #1 in so many different categories, including 15-inch touchscreen computers, 15-inch computers itself, which is such a great screen size for being productive, for enjoying your digital content, and for just having fun and playing games. So let's talk about all the great stuff that this computer can do because it really has so many great features in addition to being a really great, powerful computer. So you've got that 15-inch screen, you've got the backlit keyboard, which is one of our most requested features. You have HP Fast Charge, which I'll tell you about here shortly. Windows 10 Home, this computer also is eligible for Windows 11. We'll talk about that. You've got the Athlon Gold processor, which really allows you to be productive. It allows you to work. It allows you to play. It allows you to get all of the things that you need to get done. So whether you're just browsing the web, whether you're shopping, whether maybe you're just doing some office documents, you can be as productive as you want to be. Or if you have a child in the household or a college student, or maybe you like to play some games, you can do that too because this computer is powerful enough to handle all of that. But let's talk about and dive in a little bit deeper the true specs on this computer, and then I'll take you here on a little bit of a tour. So I like to say that the processor is the brain or the engine inside of your computer. This has an Athlon Gold processor from AMD. AMD is synonymous for graphics and performance, so you're getting a really good processor here. You also get 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. That's what allows you to multitask. It allows you to open up programs without any stutter or any lag. And then this is the secret sauce that ties it all together. It's the solid state drive. What does a solid state drive do for you? Well, you see there on the screen, it gives you faster boot and load times. So when you start your computer, it's lightning fast. It gives you better battery life, which means this computer has a battery life of a little over 9 hours, which is fantastic for a 15-inch computer. There are no moving parts, which means you're not going to hear a big fan in here. It's not going to get hot. So all of those things traditionally would happen with the traditional hard drive. The solid state drive is where you store all of your files. You're getting a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. That is a lot of storage space to be able to save all of your documents and files. Now, this is what the traditional hard drive looked like. It was like a record with a needle, and anytime you needed to access information, you'd have to fire it up and the record would spin. And that would create heat, that would take time, that ate up battery life, and the traditional hard disk drives are heavy and they're thick. Well, with a solid state drive, since there are no moving parts, that's what allows us to make this computer a thin and modern computer. So you've got a thin and modern computer that has great battery life, great performance. It's going to give you the power that you need when you need it. And this is what the future really is all about, right? If you're investing in technology, wouldn't you want a computer that has the technology that's ready for everything today, but also is ready for all of the things that are going to really kind of come in the future? Well, this computer fortunately has that. Now, I mentioned before, this computer does have Windows 10. And of course, this is the start menu right here. This is where you open up your apps, and here are your live tiles. But here's what's really exciting. Microsoft has told us that Windows 11 is here, and it's actually launching on October 5th. And guess what? This computer is going to get a free upgrade to Windows 11. So when Windows 11 comes out, you're going to get a notification and have the ability to download it and install it on your computer without any additional costs. So you're going to have new features, new exciting things that you can do. Microsoft has worked extremely hard to make Windows 11 the best version of Windows yet, and you're going to be getting it. Now, we have 4 amazing colors to choose from. So let's take a look at them because they really are so elegant. I like to say they're subtle and classy and luxurious. So we have, of course, the ever popular rose gold. Everyone loves rose gold. And I believe right here on the screen, there it is, there's a rose gold. You can see it's got a beautiful pinkish hue to it. The cover has rose gold. The keyboard deck is this beautiful silver. So it is just so crisp and clean and modern. Then in addition to the rose gold, we have the white. Oh, the silver. I'm sorry. It might look a little bit white, but we do have white. This is the classic silver, so you can't go wrong with silver. It's a very universal color, and it is absolutely very beautiful and modern. Now moving on to the white, you're going to see the little bit of a difference here. So you see how it pops, it's crisp. And by the way, white is the only color that has a different color keyboard. All of the other colors but white have this beautiful silver keyboard area, but the white has a white, so it's very uniform. And then you've got the gold. I love to say this is a very subtle, elegant, classy gold. It's almost like a champagne gold. So you really can't go wrong with any of the colors that you choose. They're all very luxurious, very modern, and very trendy. Now let's talk about, oh, I've just been given an update that gold, if you want gold, we only have 120 left. Think about that, 120 left if you want the gold. Now is the time to jump on that. And I believe our next limited is white. And of course, rose gold, always very popular, but you can't go wrong with any of the colors. So let's talk about why this computer makes sense for so many of us. I don't know about you, but I find myself streaming more than ever on my computer. I think pandemic has really turned us all into binge watchers, and we are now enjoying your content more than ever. And that's why it's so important that if we have a computer, not only that it's great for being able to get work done and be productive, but also being able to enjoy our content. So if you love your 4K shows, you're going to be able to enjoy them on this beautiful 15-inch display. And I want to take you on a tour here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the display first. This is what we call a narrow bezel display. And what this is the bezel is what goes around the screen. It kind of goes edge to edge here. I love to say that you kind of get lost into the screen. So you see how it's almost like looking through a window. That's the best way I can describe it when you're looking at videos. It's almost like you're just looking outside because the screen is just so vibrant. It's so crisp. The videos play so smoothly. You're going to absolutely love being able to enjoy your digital content on this screen. So now let me take you, since we talked about the inside, let's take you on a physical tour. So you can see everything else that's included, because this computer not only has great specs on the inside, but it has the great ports that you want and need to be connected on the outside. And by the way, this computer, thin and modern, it weighs less than 4 pounds. So I'm going to lift up here. I'm going to take it over to the other side so you can see the ports. Now, right over here, very simple. We have the power input. Next to that, we have a USB-A. It's a super speed USB port. Now, this will help you transfer information 10 times faster than the traditional USBs. Right now, I have a little dongle. I'm just going to bring this up a little higher so you can see it. I have a dongle. I have a wireless mouse that I just have connected to this. You can connect wireless mice. You can connect pretty much anything that has a USB port, including if you want an optical drive. So if you want to listen to CDs or DVDs, you can purchase an optical drive. It's so inexpensive, pretty much anywhere, and connect it using the USB ports. Right next to that, you have another super speed USB port. Then I'm going to take you on the other side so you can see the other ports. Now, right here, you're going to see I have this connected via an HDMI out port. And what this does is it allows you to extend the display to another monitor. So maybe you're working from home, or maybe you have a slideshow that you created and you want to share it with your family and friends on your big screen TV. As long as the other monitor or television has an HDMI in, you can buy an HDMI cord pretty much anywhere so inexpensively, plug it in here, plug it into that other monitor, and extend your computer screen's display. I love the fact that we have this in this computer. It comes in handy so many times. Now, here's a port that I love to call the port of the future. This is our USB-C port. You're probably already seeing this everywhere. This port can transfer information even faster than the super speed USB port on the other side, and it's a universal port. You can charge devices with it. You can connect dongles, which are adapters that allow you to connect a variety of different devices to it as well. So I love the fact that we have this. This is really forward thinking. It's future proofing the computer because this is such an important port. Right and down here, we have a headphone and microphone jack, so you can plug in, listen to all your movies. By the way, you can, of course, use this for Zoom and Skype. And this has Bluetooth built in. So if you have Bluetooth headphones, you can use those as well. And then right over here, you have an SD card reader. So you can plug in an SD card, transfer files back and forth. You can even expand the internal storage of your computer. By the way, I wanted to mention, you've got a trackpad here, and you have a full numeric keypad, which is so great. It comes in handy for so many of us who use numbers on a regular basis. You also have high definition audio, which is forward facing right here. So you have HD sound, so high definition sound to go along with the great, beautiful display. You've got a backlit keyboard, which I like to say is a two-step backlit keyboard. It's a little bright here in my environment, but trust me, once it's hard to see, once the light comes down, you hit this button here, it truly illuminates the keys. It's one of those things that once you have, you will never want to have a computer without. So there you go. And the very last thing on the tour, before we jump right back into the colors really quickly, is the fact that right up here, you have your HP TrueVision HD webcam. So you can Skype, you can Zoom, you can take Teams meetings, you can live stream even with this computer. It's built in. You don't have to go out and buy a webcam. It's automatically right up here for you. So let's jump in once again. This is item 234560. This is an HP 15-inch, which is one of our most popular screen size touchscreen laptops. That's right, touch. I haven't even touched the screen much, but let me show you how wonderful it is to use the art of touch. Look at that. So it's a touchscreen display with 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 256 solid state drive. And the solid state drive makes everything that you use on your computer quicker and more responsive. So let's look at those colors again. We have that beautiful, elegant gold. It's like a champagne gold. In addition to that, we have the white, which is our most limited. So if you want the white, I would not wait on that. The white also has the keyboard area that's white as well. Then we move on to the ever popular trendy rose gold. You can't go wrong. Rose gold has become a color that has become just a favorite for so many years. It truly is such a really great color. And then of course you have the classic silver, which you can't go wrong with. It's the type of computer that you can take with you to the boardroom. You could take with you anywhere and be proud of the computer that you have. It is a very classic color. So take a look at this. The sale price, $599.98, but we do have 12 months financing, which is amazing. Think about this. You can bring this computer home for $50 if you use your Q card. And if you're brand new to the Q card, here's the great thing. You can sign up and get $20 of a credit for a future purchase. So let's take a look once again. You've got that backlit keyboard. HP Fast Charge allows you to charge your computer 50% in just 45 minutes. You've got Windows 10 and it's upgradable to a Windows 11. And you've got the Athlon Gold processor from AMD. Now, AMD is synonymous for graphics and performance. I say this all the time because I want you to know that when you hear AMD, you know that you're getting a great processor, a great company that creates great processors. The processors that they make are in the Xbox and the PlayStation and all those major gaming consoles. So you're getting a great company that makes wonderful processors inside of the computer. That's the brain or the engine inside of the computer. Now, battery life, how about 9 hours and 15 minutes? So you can charge this computer and know that you have all day battery life, and when you're running low, You can get 50% back in 45 minutes. You have high